Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to do what's holding you back. It's not always a bad thing, right? Okay, so this read is for all signs around the world, Aries to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay, let's get started. Aries, let's see what's happening. This one was like staring at me, wanting to come out. Okay, Aries. Oh, well, hello. Okay, now we're talking, right? The Sun and the Knight of Cups. Wow. So let's talk about the things that we love and what make us happy that we already know do so is this offer of love, is this let's go. What do you think? Maybe you're holding back because what you really want to do is you really don't want to hold back. So don't. If that's your case, right? If that's what's resonating with you. Some of you know what makes you happy and you want to go for it, but the thing that's holding you back is the fact that you're not sure because of certain circumstances that may be, well, should I go for it? I mean, he's armored, right? How do I express my feelings, perhaps? Could be another way of saying what you need to say or what you want to express in your feelings. And I'm not sure if this is actually Aries. I'm not feeling that this is an actual verbal expression of love. I feel it's just the expression of love through action. Is that what's giving you a little, and it's not a lot. It's just, there's a fragment, if you will, of, well, should I? And the armor, and the horse is armored, right? And the horse is black. Not bad, but someone could be coming out of their shell, so to speak, and wanting to share time and great happiness that you already know. Maybe for some of you, you don't know who you want to give this to. You're not certain, right? Well, I'm happy, but I do have a little hesitation as I move forward about how I want to present the actions of love to others, and it also could be to self. Preservation, I just heard preservation. You're preserving this also perhaps for a later time, or when you or spirits, feel the time's right. Okay. Yeah, look at that. You are going to communicate, but you're not sure. For some, not all, for some it's action of the action being taken, and for others it's, okay, well, how do I share this that I want to share? And it is a loving feeling, but you're guarded. Okay. Taurus. Usually it's better for an Aries to take action, like I'm planning, some Aries plan instead of like jump in. Others jump in, right? It all depends on your natal chart. Okay, Taurus. Time stampers, thank you. Without you, it would be impossible because I'm just very grateful. Not going to explain. Okay, now look at this. Are you kidding me? This is great. With the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Are you serious? So you're like, okay, what's holding you back is you're not putting your boundaries up for others to come toward you with something that you want to launch, something that you're launching. You're like, don't bother me right now. I'm figuring it out. Or, you know, I really don't need, right? This is like the peanut gallery. You know, I don't need anyone's judgments. Not only am I sticking up for what I believe in and what my heart tells me, but I don't need, you know, any interruptions, any distractions. So the hold back is from others coming at you with their opinions, again, distractions. You may be distracted. It doesn't have to be others. It could be the energy of distractions when you're trying to get work done. You're trying to get this pentacle to you know, a new beginning of some sort, right? Whether it's an idea, whether it's a new project, whether it's a new job, you're like, I really have to focus. So whatever distractions, opinions, judgments of either others or the energy around you circulating, that's what's holding you back. So what does that mean? You know, get your heart into it and not so much what others are, you know, saying around you. You know, like, okay, I'm hearing they're saying around the, right, around the, in the room where the coffee and the water, you know, at work, in the coffee room or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Focus on your work, Taurus. Don't listen to and that could be holding you back too, right? What are others doing? The competition, okay? That's what they're saying as well. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, you're making me feel like, okay, where do I go? How am I choosing? Okay, choosing, choices, yeah. We have the 10 of Cups, the Star card, and the 7 of Pentacles. Choices, right? The choices of, you know, of what makes you the most authentic. The thing is that you have to really focus in on one particular thing at a time. And that's sometimes difficult because as Geminis, we do, for sure, know how to multitask, right? And we just like go for it, right? Whatever it is that we want to go for. So the holdup could be what's holding you back, literally. Family members could be holding you back because they're like, well, you know, I'm not sure if you're ready for it, for whatever you're doing. Others could be the financial holdup of really needing more money in order to really say, I'm out, I want to go live by water, I want to move. Some of you do want to move by water, and land or sea, right? But you want to have either more time and or more money, and that's the holdup, right? Time and or money. For others, it is needing to really focus, Gemini, on one thing at a time. It's like, take one day at a time. Don't try to do it all at once, because Spirit's saying, this is just wait. Just wait. And no one likes to hear that. I mean, come on. No one likes to hear that, for sure. But there's reasons for why we have to wait. See, look. I mean, seriously. Okay. Others want handouts, like you're helping everyone else but yourself, Gemini. Start focusing on you, too. Okay? All right. Cancers. Cancers. What is it that is holding you back? Cancers. All right. We have the Death card, the Chariot, and the 8 of Wands. Well, I'm thinking what's holding you back is the movement. Maybe car troubles. immediate car troubles, right? Not being able to move forward because there's, if it's not car troubles, it's, well, which way do I go? I mean, parts of where you've been are completed, right? There's completed, some things have taken, that you've taken action on, have completed and ended, and others are like, okay, well, where's Spirit taking me? So some of you, the holdup is not knowing which direction you want to go. For some of you Cancers, it's beautiful. It is death and rebirth, and like you're soaring, your energies, like you have an so Cancers, that's what they're saying. You have an overabundant energy that you want to say, all right, let's go already, that kind of thing. And you're being held back because you're at the precipice of the ending and moving and leveling up. Moving on, moving out, leveling up. And somewhat similar to Gemini, but not so much, because I feel this is death and rebirth, and that your energy is soaring now. You're feeling good about the things that you have ended, because look at these cards here. You do feel good. It just took a minute to feel good. And then the last thing that I feel here is that the energy of your masculine and feminine is trying to synergize with your energy going forward, and you're not letting it. Now, what does that mean? It means that you're still probably focusing more on, are you, I should ask. That's what they want. Yeah. Are you? Are you focusing more on the differences of how you move forward? Masculine and feminine, right? Masculine and feminine don't always make decisions in the same way. We know that, right? The differences of yin and yang, male, female. And I think that with this Scorpio card, that is part of what you're trying to balance is, okay, I need to move my energy in a more reflective way of how my emotions are, instead of just making decisions and not seeing what's, like, really focusing on your masculine and feminine balancing in making decisions, and or how you move through certain things in life, right? It's kind of like, okay, they're also saying, okay, hold on, this is a lot. Like, it's the example that they're giving me is when you're driving, are you being really aggressive like a masculine, or are you being more subtle, letting people go first, what have you, as a feminine? Got me? So you're trying to level, that's an example. You're trying to level how, as you move forward, am I using more of my masculinity or my femininity? And what's holding you back is trying to balance it out. And or it could be the differences of how you move through certain situations, going with the flow. Are you aware? Okay, that was a lot, but that was really good. Awareness is key, right? Okay, Leo. Leos. Leo. What's holding you back? Not yet. What's holding you back? Okay, so we have the Temperance card, the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant, or I'm sorry, the Hermit. Okay. Patience in what it is you want to say, how you want to say it. Be patient, Leos. It's all about your communication, and how you're communicating is sometimes we need to pause. I think Spirit's saying just take a pause right now on what you communicate verbally and or through the written word. Like if you're writing an email or something, just pause for a minute and reconsider. They're saying reconsider if you're going to send it. And if you are going to send it, take a minute to review it, edit it, tweak it. There's something that needs to be said, written, heard, and it's about the holdup is, wait a second, do I really want to send this? Do I really want to say this? And if I am going to say this, because it looks like I'm really going forward to say it, it could be to a Sag and or Virgo, but I don't feel that that's necessary right now, Leo, for you to hear. I think what's necessary truly is, I mean, it could be someone else, but someone's charging to say, wait a second, hold your words, take a pause. Yeah, this is press the pause, Leo, on what it is you want to say out there. Think about it. Be mindful of your words. That's what they want to say. And it's also how you present what you want to say to others. You know, it could be misconstrued. That's what Spirit's saying. It could be misconstrued. And the tone, it could be the tone, the frequency of what you're saying. It's too instantaneous. That's why you have to think before you speak type of vibe. Okay, Virgo. And that's not a bad thing, because sometimes we do. Come on. How many times do we just run off our mouths and then say, oh, why did I say that, right? That's going to be kind of like that, Leo. All right, Virgo. The Six of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the High Priestess. Well, you're working behind the scenes, and what is it that you're doing? What's holding you back is probably just the fact that maybe you don't know where you're headed. If you are headed to, maybe you're just working really hard and you're planning to take some time off and you're not telling anybody. Maybe you don't know where you're headed. For some of you, it could be, well, I kind of want to move out, move on. And yet I'm not ready to expose that to the world. It could be, it also feels more like you're emotionally uncertain also how to maybe reveal how you feel. Because we have this card here, which is the 6, right? And it's really about not just the balancing of your emotions, but it's about not wanting to show someone how you feel, not wanting to share how you feel. And or if you do, Virgos, some of you feel like, okay, so if I share my emotions with another or whomever, am I going to hit some roadblocks? I feel like you're hesitating about sharing your emotions in terms of going forward, right? If I do that, it's going to open up a whole new, right, Pandora's box kind of thing. Okay? Okay. Thank you all, by the way, for your comments. I will definitely get to all of them. Thank you all for your subscriptions. Thank you. If you haven't yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. Okay, Libra. 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 Okay, Libra. Oh my gosh. The Tower, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords reversed. What did you say? I'm not sure I got that whole... Someone says something that's completely off, out of left field. Something about that, a field. Something about you're feeling someone... Okay. Oh, I had to like take a breath. So some of you are feeling that you need to truly bring in some light into another's world who is not feeling so great, right? If it's you, then what's holding you back from going within? What's holding you back from taking like a little break from it all? Take a break from it all. Maybe out of the blue, you're like, I'm out. I'm going to go do something radical. Why not? I'm just going to go for it. And out of the blue, you just do it. Whatever that is, whatever makes you happy. Or someone says something out of the blue that you're like, wow, that was pretty profound. So in this instance, what's holding you back from really... Okay, so it's two or threefold. One scenario is, what did you say? I'm not sure if I got what you just said, which could be really intense. Like someone, you either hear or you find out someone's thinking of committing suicide. I have to say it. For others, it's out of the blue, I need time away. I need to go. So I'm going to go. And I'm not going to tell anybody for right now. I'm just going to go. So out of the blue, you take off for like what? A fun weekend. What's wrong with that? For others, someone just says, I'm out, with no explanation. And Spirit's guiding this. So Spirit's got your back. Right, Libra? Someone could be afraid of heights. That's what they tell me. Okay. Someone's being exposed for like how they truly feel. It's like out of the blue, someone says to you all this stuff that they've been holding back, right? For like, I don't know, 3 months, just say, right? And then they finally just come out with it all at once. Okay? Okay, that's that. All right, Libras, that's not, truly, the hold back is on many levels of Spirit saying, don't hold back your wisdom to help others as well. And all the scenarios within that realm of saying what you need to say, your life, sharing your life experience, your life stories with others so that they can feel like they have hope. Don't hold back, Libra. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Just don't hold back. When people come to you with, dire situations, and one of them is someone says, I want to commit suicide. So are you, you're not going to just walk away, right? Also, someone could be getting out of jail. And another person finds out about it and says, well, I'm not sure if, speak up. I'm not sure if I'm speaking up about how I really feel about that. Okay, that's Zeus and Chocolate. They're listening to some truck outside. Okay, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Okay, Scorpio, this came right out. So let's just keep it as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius and see what this means. Okay, Chocolate, leave Zeusy alone. I'm telling you, Chocolate's an attention whore. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have two queens, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, which is you, right? With the Knight of Swords. So who needs to say something and, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Do you need to communicate with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or does a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius need to communicate with you like something quick? I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something right away. Sorry. Stop. See, it could be like, I don't want to say something to offend anyone, right? So what's holding you back is someone else not saying what they really mean and or you. Because they were just having a little like, don't get in my way, right? Someone also could be buying a cat, a dog. It's very simple. Don't want anyone to know, but, it comes out. You can't hold back. Some of you, it's like you're at the... Okay, Scorpio, some of you are like, I gotta stop. I have to stop being on the defensive. He's fully armored. So sometimes everything that comes out of one's mouth is like, it could be on the defense. It could be, well, I didn't say it like that. I didn't mean it like that. More importantly, right? I also am hearing that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is very in tune with what they believe, right? What their beliefs are, how they present themselves, very confident. And perhaps you're like, well, really? Maybe you're trying to grasp, Scorpio, the ideas of another's views. Got it? Maybe you're just like, okay, so what is this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius talking about? And maybe you're really trying to get a good idea about what it is they're saying. So the hold up isn't so much a hold up as it is, I'm not sure if what they're saying I agree with, or I understand, or I think that they're very, I feel that you also feel, Scorpio, that a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is very quick to, like everything has to be instantaneous. It's like quick decisions. rattling their mouth off without, filter. I feel you're really trying to understand. I do. I don't feel that you're judging at all. When I'm holding these cards, I feel like it's like I really want to get what you're saying. I'm really going to focus in on what you're saying, because what you're saying sometimes is a little more out there than I'm capable of understanding and or feeling, right? And or vice versa. You got that? Okay, I don't know. I do feel that a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius sometimes has the ability, because we do as air signs, has the ability to rattle off stuff like off the cuff, right? It's like, it's off the chain. It's like, what? For a Scorpio to hear a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sometimes they're just off the chain. The communication, it's not just about the way they communicate. It's about what they're saying. Like, I don't even get what they're saying. That's what Scorpio's saying. I don't even get what you're saying. Some of what a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is saying, Scorpio, are things of the higher realm, spiritual realm, right? And some Scorpios are like, well, wait a second. I'm like, I'm all about, right now, for some, it's like I'm in the 3D world. And there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the 5D. Got it? And they're like, and you're like, I don't get it. Okay. It's not a holdup as much as it is the vibration of two people coming together, and one's trying to help. Okay, I went off on a tangent, of course. And Scorpio, some of you watching are like, what is she talking about? It's a perfect example of what's happening right now. I love it. All right, Saggies. There's no filter here. It's just the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, right? We have the Knight of Wands with a Leo, Aries, Sag. So this is you, obviously, not knowing. Okay, so Saggies, what's holding you back is that the decisions that you make sometimes that are out of the blue, meaning, okay, so I'm out. I'm checking out. I'm going to do something that's very unlike a Saggy, right? A Sag says, I'm trying to figure out why I keep doing the same thing over and over again. I don't understand it. So you're trying to, and for some of you, you're not trying to figure it out at all. For some of you, it's like, hey, I'm just going to go do what I want. And for whatever reasons, intuitively wanting to just, I don't know why I want to say this, blow shit up. It's like in a good way. For some of you, it's in a good way, right? For some of you, it's like, I don't even know why I did that, but I did it. I don't know why I'm going here, but I did it. I don't know why. And I don't need to explain it. I'm just doing it. Understand? So it's the hold back is that others may want that from you. And you're like, well, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I'm out. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to see who I want to see. And intuitively using and that could be another thing. It's not so much a hold up as it is you're holding your expression back and just taking action without an explanation. You're just doing it. I mean, how much more simple it needed to be simplified. And that's what Spirit says. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, just say it. Or don't say it. Or just do it, right? Or don't do it. It's kind of like that, Sag. And you're in charge. Only you can really make that decision. And I think for many of you, you are. You're like, I'm out. And I don't have to tell anyone anything. That's how I feel. Okay. Yeah. And looking back in your April read, I think that's honestly, it's not a bad thing for some Saggies to say, I'm out for a while. If that applies, right? If it resonates. This is a general. Okay. Capricorn. Okay, these just flew out. We have a King of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. All right, so we have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, let me get one more card for you guys, Cappies. Again, if you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart, then of course this is you. Now look at this, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, we have two masculines playing on your energy. What? What's happening? Do you feel as though something needs to be more balanced? Is the holdup that you're trying to balance, obviously, two people, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sag. For others, these could be brothers, uncles, family members who are where this is not an even, I don't know, I'm going to say it, even Stevens. Something has to be placed as equals. Are we equal? Is this equality between two people? And it's not so much how I feel as much as, am I giving someone equal time, attention, even love, and or vice versa? These two could be holding back their time, attention, even money. Who's, like, it's all about equality here, Cap. If this is a lawyer and someone's, divvying up the funds of for some reason, a legal case, anything that, a loan, anything that requires money, is the action of a lawyer being fair and just and acting in your best interest. Capricorn, you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or Leo, Aries, Sag in your chart. And of course, somewhere in your chart, look at where in your natal chart that falls, because that could really make a huge difference as to the equality of where it falls. So that's the thing. For some of you, look at where the air and fire of your sign, where that falls in your natal, in these signs. And are they getting equal time? Are they sharing and giving? Okay, Cappies? Are you giving and or sharing equal time? Look at your chart, though. Seriously. Your chart makes a difference in terms of where if these are not outer external people that you're dealing with. It's about fairness, justifying the means. So check that out and listen, let me know. Let me know, because I certainly will and do want to know how in your chart those two elements of air and fire, like where they fall. Are they in your 7th house of Libra? Let's just say. That is talking about your relationships and how much time and or valuable time are you spending taking action as such. Got it? Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, this fell out. The 2 of Pentacles fell out. Let's get 2 more. Aquarius, let's see what's happening. We have the Sun card and the 7 of Wands. Well, this is like, what's holding you back? Why are you being so like, well, I don't really know. It's kind of simple, actually, Aquarius. I don't really know where I want to go, but I do want to go somewhere where it's sunny. I'm tired of this crappy weather. Okay, that's easy. The weather came out like instantaneously. Some of you are holding back. You don't want to go. Maybe you have certain people that are holding you back from leaving. Right? What? Family members, friends, frenemies, that you don't know. There's people that are saying, wait a second, what are you just taking off? Why? Give me 7 good reasons why you're taking off. Something about 7. Maybe someone's saying, why can't you wait until July? We'll go together. And you're like, no, I want to go now. Right? So others are holding you back from going to either vacationing to a warmer climate, or you're confused about where you want to go, but others are they're pulling you into 2 different directions, and I don't think you appreciate it. Now, it's not for all Aquarians, right? For some of you, it's not about a location. It's about how you're feeling. Well, this really confuses me, because at one time I was happy. Maybe someone stopped talking. Maybe someone, maybe you, Aquarius, put your boundaries up and said, I may be confused, but I was happy. Maybe it's you saying, I want to be happy again. And I'm not allowing myself because of certain stuff that happened in the past. So let yourself be happy. Give yourself that chance to be happy again. Whether it's, you got past, present, and future, I feel here, Aquarius. So don't listen to what others have to say. And if others have come to you or not, just let that go. Move on, right? Let's move on from here, and let's really see, let's maybe look at what confusion you had so that you can move forward. And that, Aquarius, was in your, definitely, for those of you who that resonated with, that April read, Aquarius, that was definitely part of the holding back your ability to move forward to a happy place because of external past situations that happened, that whether they're confusing or not, so what? Some things are better left unknown, unsaid, right? And that was your April read. I mean, it just it needed to be said. Okay. That needed to be said. That's confusing, right? What I'm saying now needs to be said. Pisces. Pisces. You won't be confused once you let go of needing to know, Aquarius. And then you'll be happy again. For those who that resonates with. All right. Now let's really look at Pisces. We have the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful, Five of Pentacles, and the Justice. Well, here, Pisces, you've been dealing with money issues for a long time. Not only money issues, but holding you back is, not believing in yourself. Why? Right? You have the powerlessness and the empowerment. How are you balancing out both these? What's holding you back? Is it fair for you to always feel like you have to give of your time and or money, and it's just very depleting? Not only literally, it's figurative, but it's literal as well for others. It's like, I have to figure out how to balance these two energies, which is one energy. How you feel about your worthiness, and or worthlessness. I'm not saying you feel worthless, but you don't have the confidence here as you do here. Understand? So where does that get you stuck in certain situations? Do I need, let's say as a Pisces, would I say to myself, well, do I need to be more aggressive and more assertive with others and speak my truth and speak what really needs to be said? Or do I just keep doing the same mold all the time? This needs to change. It's a 5. Spirit's saying, this is holding you back right here. And your inability to see it, to see that others may be taking too much of your time, effort, and money, and you're like, I already know it, but are you doing anything about it? You know this is a general, but Spirit wants to even up the playing field, for sure. Okay, I hope you enjoyed these reads. I have to say, this particular one came with a lot of different insight, information for, scenarios, different scenarios for all. But I do have to say that that the most important thing to remember is if we are holding ourselves back, we need to look in the mirror and see what it truly is and be truthful with ourselves, right? I'm going to pick one karma card for all. One for all, collectively. Okay. We have here as the karma card for the collective, Cancer. So it is about our within and without our home, how we feel. What are your attitudes about how you feel truthfully? Is it more about setting the tone of your past, or is it more about, okay, well, do I understand that part of those things that I did and or experienced in my past are making me feel the same? The reason why I feel how I feel right now is because of that. Do we understand that connect, that thread? It results in the history of, it's the history of where we've been. It's the feelings of how we feel about where we've been. It's the history. It's our life experience, right? And in essence, it's about how do you protect yourself from knowing what you know? knowing how you feel. It is about looking in the mirror, the reflection that you see. Some of us, okay, I'm going to say it, some of us go within our shell when things get really tough, when feelings get too much, it's an overwhelm. And then others, okay, they look in the mirror and they say, okay, I know where I've been, and I know now at this present time how I'm feeling about where I've been. And maybe for some of you, you're going to try to attain a more intuitive hit instead of logical hits, meaning let's get out of how the mind's telling you how to feel versus how your heart's telling you how to feel, to be real. All right, I send you so much love and light and many, many blessings. Okay, if you need me, I'm here. Take care.